after practice. I know he certainly has a ways to go, but again, he's going to show why this team, again, will be among the top 5 teams in the Philly Catholic League with Skillings and Farmer, only juniors themselves. Steal on the other, no, back into the heads again of Carey. Carey, no, back the other way, it goes to Garwell. Garwell, floater, got it in foul. Count the basket again. That's a big basket again for Garwell. It's the first of double figures as the foul goes to Chad Eglin. Chad Eglin's one of the returning juniors of his own way. That's the 3rd foul committed. Chad Eglin, who really, with Jalen Duran now in Florida, Eglin is really pressured to step up here for Matt Griffin's bunch. And there's the miss again by Garwo. So Garwo.
Good aggressive move by Garwo to get to the basket, but just can't finish off the 3-point play.
And we were talking again about Chad Eglin, who's really last year was the team's star JV player for bigs. Dan Skillings, Khalil Farmer back in, and here's Eglin again. And I'll tell you what, Dean, what do you make of this Eglin, Farmer, and Skillings? This is almost, and then you throw in Xavier Brown. This is a fearsome foursome right here.
I was going to say Anglin, boy, he's the tallest player at 6'7" on the court, 6'8". Yeah.
He sure can. And he's to the line.
That was the 10th foul. 10th, so it'll be 2 shots the rest of the way.
Yep. Eglin again to the line. He's officially listed it at 6'8". I think he grew maybe 2 inches last year, maybe even 3. Last year he was about 6'5" when he was starting at JV, and he hits both. Eglin again averages just around 5 or 6 at JV. And we know this Roman team can come. Now here's a name that a lot of people, and Dean, you're really going to want to keep your eyes on this young man here. Enter 6-foot freshman Toby Ojukwu, plays for the New York Reds in the EYBL in the summer. Ojukwu is considered the next big prop, as that 3 by Derek Dolan. But Toby Ojukwu is a name to really keep an eye on. He's 6 feet tall. He plays at EYBL. He can score pretty much on both sides of the floor as Khalil Farmer delivers with 11.
Yeah, Dolan, nice. You have to make those shots if you're Conwell Egan, a deep 3 in the corner by Dolan, but then Farmer comes back with a high percentage shot at the other end.
Another name to keep an eye out for has to be, again, junior Aaron Brown. He's the guy that can give other teams a lot of trouble. His outside shooting is among the best in the Catholic League. And last year, as a starter, as a lone starter, he was able to shoot the big shots when it counted. It was one of the big reasons why Roman had won Catholic League titles for so many years. That foul, by the way, committed to Corbin.
Yeah, lazy foul by Corbin.
That's 2 quick fouls, by the way, for Corbin. And here is Skillings again. And right now, there is just no stopping Skillings and Farmer on the floor. And I'm kind of interested to see this duo here with Ojukwu and Martin. Skillings to the line, and he's got it.
Shooter's touch.
He does have, you know what, Dean? He absolutely, you're 100% right. He does have the shooter's touch. The thing that I like about Skillings the most, again, is the fact that he's only going to get taller by next summer. He's going to stay, I hear, at Philly Pride. He's going, when the world opens up, he's going to start getting offers. And now a bench warning has just been issued to Adam Bowen. Oh, technical foul to Adam Bowen. Bowen getting aggressive again at the officials. Technical foul issued. I thought it was just a bench warning. Now, I assume you're supposed to issue a warning first, but they're going to have none of that. So things
Here's a story of a Playstation Spirit sold as service vehicles in a small town.
It was a very charming place to come together
and leave happy as they're driving all around. Until one day when the population doubled.
And they knew it'd be much more than a hunch.
So they added to their staff and inventory
and called themselves the Spirit Bunch.
The Spirit Bunch. The Spirit Bunch. That's the way we became the Spirit Bunch.
At 6 o'clock against St. Joe's Prep for the first time ever.
Spirit.
We will be seeing no Speedy Morris, as Speedy Morris retired after 52 seasons in coaching between college and the high school scene, the former Roman Kaolite. Nice move on the other end by Jordan Garrison. Malik Wayans will be making his return, will be coaching against his former team, former Kaolite, who had a great career both in the NBA and Europe, has decided to take a coaching job with Jason Harrigan. I'm really looking forward to seeing that matchup. Dean, we will be here on Friday for that game, and Jimmy King had 36 in the game against Bonner yesterday. And
tell you what, Conwell Egan is just not finishing the three-point plays.
That's true, but again, not a whole lot you can do about it right now. As again, 29-16, pressure again by Egan. Good defense there by Dolan. And you know what? Bowen can no longer officially stand up due to PIAA rules. Once you get a tech, you have to coach from the seats. I like what he's doing here, trying to get his team to turn up the D. Flood off the screen again. Flood, the drive, back out again, goes to Martin. Martin again, back to Ajuku, back to Skilling. Three-pointer on the way is no good, and there's a rebound again by Flood. Back to Brown. Brown, three-pointer, that's no good. Rebound finally brought down again by Carey. 4 minutes gone by here in this one. 29-16, Roman Catholic. Alongside Dean Perry, Jacob Schwartz again, for another edition of the It's All About Sports Broadcast Network and your source for Roman Catholic basketball. Roman, St. Joe's Prep, 6 o'clock this coming Friday. Catholic League basketball is finally again upon us. Roman has had many of their games again canceled, including their home opener against West Catholic due to positive tests inside the West Catholic family. That was a nice shot by Dolan, is right. And then on the other end.
Yeah, Dolan created his own shot. That's what did it.
So Jameer Martin gets on the other end, though. Back and forth again we go. 31-18, Roman again on top. Very difficult again, trying to get these fouls when you're on the other side of the floor.
Yeah, the PA system not exactly, top of it.
And he's actually, and the thing is, Dan Hoban, who's been doing PA announcing here at Roman for over 30 years, is probably one of the loudest and one of the clearest announcers in the city. Three-point play again, good for Jameer Martin. Back the other way again to Carey. Carey again, back out down low again. Emo into the ball game. Emo again, remember playing with 3 fouls in the first half. Emo gets it back, and he delivers. And Donald Emo now with a 6 point. He's 3 of 5, 6 again for him. And you know what? Egan has actually cut this one down to 12.
I was going to say, one thing Egan's doing right now is getting low post position.
Well, with Emo again back in the ball game here, that certainly can create. Now, Emo's got to be careful again, knowing that he's in foul trouble. Long pass again is intercepted. Now they're going to say kick, and it's going to stay Egan ball. Now they got a big break on that one.
Yeah, the last 2 trips down, Emo, and then it was Dolan low post position. So we'll see if the Eagles continue to go to that.
Well, this is the type of game I feel like where you really need someone like an Ahmad Noel. Noel was the type of guy that was a good outside shooter and can create. You needed an outside type of scorer, and a guy like Noel was certainly the guy. And now here come the Eagles after being down almost by 15 here. It's a 6-3 run. And Conwell Egan trails 32-23. This is exciting right now, Dean. I've never seen anything again like this.
Yeah, I think
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
We need somebody like an Ahmad Noel. Unfortunately, Noel is in Memphis area. Noel, again, can get you about 15 a game. His outside shooting, his drive into the paint. But right now, Eagles are doing a lot better without him, they seem, than they have with him. I mean, Don Emo, we know, is one of the top players in the Philadelphia Catholic League. He gets you usually 15 to 20 points a game. He is starting to kind of pick it up here in this second quarter. The starting five again is back in. Here's Xavier Brown. Really has been kind of shell-shocked here in this first half, as they've done, as the Eagles defense has done a great job pressuring from Brown. Here's again Farmer off the steal. Back again to Martin. Martin back to Brown, back to Farmer. Farmer fakes. Farmer pulls up. Shot. No. And there's Skillings fouled, and that would have counted. He'll go back to the line for two here.
Yeah, you can't give the Cahillites second and third opportunities, and that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly, again, and right now, they have overpowered and out-rebounded this Egan again team, despite no big man. This is the first time in the history of the Matt Griffin era that this Roman Catholic team is like a four-guard set. It's almost like watching guard you here.
Yeah, if you don't have too much size, yeah, you got to have
Well,
good
we know
guard play.
Aglin's
Yeah.
a big man,
Yes,
though, but
yes.
you could use Aglin, but you could use in college. Aglin could also play the guard position. He really can be the wing guy. Skillings is the perfect example, again, of a wing, and he's playing big right now as Aglin again gets the rebound. He's going back to the line, and right now, there is not one person on this Eagle defense that can stop Chad Aglin.
Yeah, he's just so tall. I mean, Emo's not a small guy, and he looks like he's or at least got 3 inches on him.
Well, it's a good thing it's not on Emo. He's got to be real careful. Griffin going right after Emo. Back to the line again is Aglin. Only 3 points and 5 rebounds for him. Aglin, again, has grown at least 3 inches in the last year. 2 minutes left to go. 35-23. Roman Catholic still on top. They have led the entire way. And another timeout again called. Egan better be careful again. And 3 timeouts in the first quarter.
Both teams have burned 3 timeouts, so only 2 timeouts the rest of the way for each team.
Could actually hear Bowen
Game
again.
day. Last season you were watching football at the mercy of that loathed cable company and your weird roommate with the ornery chinchilla. But today you're going to watch wherever the wild you want. You go here, Wild Wing Cafe. They've got all the games on more screens than you can count. And cute roommates. This is just the wild you need. So go wild, superfan. We can't help you choking QB, but we do have cold beer.
And Khalil Farmer has done practically next to nothing here in the second. Skillings has led the way here with 11 points. Skillings again coming over from St. Joe's in the New Jersey area. Played for longtime coach Paul Rodeo Jr. And we all remember his father won over 950 plus wins, is trying to push toward 1,000. He probably won't get it at least until next year. Farmer's also played for a very successful coach, and Phil D'Ambrosio, who really inherited this team just 7-8 years ago. After graduating from college at Immaculata, it took him only 2 years just to become a head coach.
Yeah, Flack, great steal there.
And a traveling violation again. The struggles continue here in the second for the Cahillites. Really nice, though, at least to see Roman playing in this kind of an atmosphere, and it looks like they have opened the doors and allowed some members of the media to come in. Remember, again, this event officially closed due to COVID-19. They have not allowed spectators at all this season in the Philadelphia Catholic League. As we go right back to Corbin Jr., the dribble drive, back out again. Goes back, carry, shot off the mark, and there's Farmer there with the rebound. Farmer with it, Farmer's pushing. Farmer pulls up, jump shot, no, way off the mark, and Emo again there for the rebound. Bad shot again for Farmer. I think he was out of range on that one.
See if they can slow it down here.
Well, we're approaching 1 minute again left to go. Should Egan really be going for the last shot here?
Yeah, well, they're going to try, but Catholic's going to pressure them, though.
Why not the 2 possessions for one here? They're holding, it looks like, Bowen's got his team holding on to the ball here. And there's the steal. All alone, it's Farmer getting it up for 2.
Yeah,
pressure
the ball,
yep,
and that's what
pressure
happened.
kills. Pressure kills, and that's exactly what's happened. Over 10 turnovers committed by the Eagles here in the first half, and that's exactly, Dean, you pretty much just nailed it on the head on that one. So we got 25 seconds left to go. The lead's starting to build once again. Again, the Kaolites led as much by 16 here in the first half. Down to 15 seconds again. The pressure here by Flack. Flack again, a future Division III player. Shot won't fall. Final seconds of this one. Farmer, he lost it out of his hands. Garlow back out again. He'll count if it goes. And that'll do it. So a good effort again by the Eagles, but unfortunately they fall a little bit short. Roman Catholic has shot 58% here in the first half of play, thanks to the play of Daniel Skillings and Khalil Farmer, 26 of the 37 between the two of them. And what do you think Conwell Egan has to do to open up the third quarter?
Well, obviously they can't turn the ball over. That's been killing them. I say slow the pace down and try that low post again. I mean, Emo has success down in the low post, and try to feed it down there and see if the defense is collapsed, then he can throw the ball out for open threes.
You're listening to play-by-play coverage of the It's All About Sports Network. And coming to you from the Salvation Army here in North Philadelphia, Roman Catholic all over Conwell Egan in their second game as they lead 37-23.
All right, team, listen up. You all have been missing way too many plays. And it's time to make some changes. Effective immediately. You'll all be joining my team, the NFHS Network. If it happens in high school, we got it covered. We've got your favorite high school sports wherever you want them, whenever you want them. Streaming live or on demand. Plus, with a few well-executed moves here, here, and here, you can find and follow your favorite school or team.
But what if I...
Hey! There is no I in the word team, but there is in the word clip, which is what you can do with our new clip and share tool. Watch the game, clip the moment, share it with all of your fans. It's simple, people. When you're teamed up with the NFHS Network, there's no excuse to miss another play. Now you get out there and you watch some sports. Your high school, your team, your game, streaming live only on the NFHS Network. Who's gonna slap that hand?
Here's a story of a Playstation Spirit sold as service vehicles in a small town.
It was a very charming place to come together
and leave happy as they're driving all around. Until one day when the population doubled,
And they knew it'd be much more than a hunch.
So they added to their staff and inventory
and called themselves the Spirit Bunch.
the Spirit Bunch. The Spirit Bunch. That's the way we became the Spirit Bunch.
Spirit.
Do you need coverage? Not that kind of coverage. More like this kind of coverage. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Need a promo? Hosting a live event? Celebrating a special occasion? The National Video Productions has you covered. No, not that kind of covered. More like this kind of covered. And this kind of covered. Get live coverage and live stream that live event. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered. Weddings, corporate events, sporting events, graduations, grand opening, concerts, car shows, fundraisers, dance recitals, and more. If you need coverage, call 215-559-7300. National Video Productions has you covered.
Game day. Last season you were watching football at the mercy of that loathed cable company and your weird roommate with the ornery chinchilla. But today you're gonna watch wherever the wild you want. You go here, Wild Wing Cafe. They've got all the games on more screens than you can count, and cute roommates. This is just the wild you need. So go wild, superfan. We can't help you choking QB, but we do have cold beer.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
Oh, here it comes.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Salvation Army, North Philadelphia, on a day where John Shady, the longtime Kentucky Hall of Fame coach, was laid to rest. Alongside D. Terry Jacobs, better known as The Voice, for his All About Sports Broadcasting Network, your official home for Roman Catholic basketball. As Roman shooting 58% or better here in this first half of play, and Dean, so far, this new-lit Roman Catholic team looks like they've come out to play.
Yeah, I guess the one negative I would say for Roman is they turned the ball over a little bit too much here in the first half. Otherwise, the pressure defense has been good, and they've been very good attacking the basket. And they're getting to the foul line, too.
Dan Hoban, who is not only the team's PA announcer, is also the longtime statistician for the team when Roman's on the road, says that this was not the Roman Catholic that we saw just a few nights ago. So I guess to wonder. Oh, that's true, yes. We were not on. Oh, now we're on, and we're back. Roman Catholic will start the second half again with the ball. Back to Farmer. Farmer again with it. Back out again to Brown. Dribble handoff back down. Tries to go back the other way. This is Farmer. Farmer again down low. Emo again. He's got to be careful. He's got 3 fouls here in the first half. Fake again. Intercepted. Now it's intercepted.
Yeah,
back
good job
to
by
Conwell.
Emo.
Well, I like what Emo's doing again on the defensive front. He's playing the ball very well, and now an offensive foul on the Eagles.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. What a terrible foul by Garwo.
Yeah, Garwell moving screen on that. Didn't stay still.
What was Garwo thinking on that one?
Yeah, he was moving a little bit. He's got to stay still.
Well, another big turnover again. Over 10 of those in the first half committed by the Eagles out of bounds. Another turnover by the KL. I said, you know what? I understand why Dan Hoban said to me at halftime, we really could have played. This is not the same basketball that we played in that first game.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can have some off nights, and you want to do it against the inferior team, and so far that's been the case.
They cannot play like this against teams like a Newman, teams like a Wood. Newman again brings that size. Hyseer Miller and Blaze Vespi and Howie and Chris Evans. I believe that foul was moments ago committed by John Flood, and first on him, and the team's first to open up the first half or third quarter. Egan, they've got to attack. I don't know why they're staying out on the open. They have to attack, and they've got to start doing it right now. Back out again. Goes back, three-pointer, no. Rebound, finally brought down again by Skillings. Here's that cross-court pass again, and Farmer delivers just like that.
Yeah, good transition basket.
Farmer again, and Skillings have scored 28 of the 39 points. They have simply been this Roman Catholic offense. And we'll go back again the other way. Down low, shot no good. A late whistle called by Darryl Sterling. And Jalen Carey to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job by Carey attacking the basket.
So far, he has really been the I guess you could say the mechanic to get this engine going for this Egan basketball team.
Yes, Carey's had 2 3-pointers. One thing Egan's got to start doing is hitting foul shots 0 for 2 from the line tonight.
Oh, it's been a struggle watching this Egan team. And this is again, well, Carey finally scores, but no, you're absolutely right about that, Dean. Foul shooting, I'm going to probably guess the Eagles are easily 50% from the foul line, if not worse.
Mm-hmm. Nope, 2 for 2 at that time, so they're 2 for 4 in the game.
And that's still unacceptable again.
Yeah.
Against a team like Roman, they've got to do a better job again from the strike. That's how they're going to win games, not just
Good
against
trap.
Roman, but to do it all season. And a timeout called. I like that both teams have done an excellent job on the defensive front. Timeout with 6:22 again left to go here in the third quarter. Here on the It's All About Sports Broadcast Network. Commercial? Okay.
Okay, we're still back, I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah. No, right now, Egan did a good job the last possession, getting to the foul line, attacking the basket, and they played decent defense so far to start the second half. And
yeah, Egan will have to, again, if they want to start being able to compete with these types of teams. Now, you have to remember, when the Catholic League first opened their season, teams were actually, they had to do by the order of the season. The teams finished again in last season. So Roman, again, because they were a number 2 seed, will play most of its games at home, really, to start the year, as Roman, again, playing on the road to Archbishop. So they had to play 2 road games, which was surprising, but again, they're now going to play their next 2 games this week, with this game today against Egan and a tough St. Joe Prep team for the first time in the history of the Philly Catholic League without Speedy Morris. As Skillings right out of the gate again.
Yeah.
There's nobody there on that one.
Yeah,
Skillings, I'm also told, 5 rebounds in the first half.
Good inbounds play.
Now, you know Skillings pretty well through the South Jersey area. What do you make of him transitioning here in the Catholic League?
Well, obviously the competition's going to go up because you got a lot of great Philadelphia teams. In South Jersey, well, you obviously have Camden, so that's one big monster down there. You got Camden Catholic too, but
he was a 25-point, but the interesting thing about him, he was still a 25-point scorer at St. Joseph. Playing for a guy like Rodeo, I know it was a lot of pressure again for him. When I first heard about him, I actually got a chance to meet him at Philly Pride last summer. And then I got to really know him better and understand this guy is for real. And I think Division I schools, now he does not have offers, I don't believe yet, but schools are going to start calling. Two fouls already committed again by the 28-time Philadelphia Catholic League champion Kaolites. Marvin Harrison, Mark Jackson, Jimmy Lynham, Speedy Morris, Donnie Carr, and the list goes on. Brad and Brian Wanamaker, with Wanamaker now playing for the Boston Celtics of the NBA. I mean, Jalen Duran and Justice Williams. How about Seth Lundy, Lamar Stevens, who will make his debut this week in the NBA G League, winning a league title in 2016. Tony Carr playing for the New Orleans Pelicans. The history of this school, it goes back so far. The success of this program just goes back a long way. Now remember, Conwell Egan itself wasn't always so of the Conwell Egan. Actually used to be of dividing of Bishop Conwell and Bishop Egan High School. And Jim Finnerty, now retired, former Germantown Academy coach, a long time, only coached about 7 or 8 years at Bishop Egan. So he was in the Catholic League and coached against people like Speedy Morris for many, many years. Again, Egan continues to play patty cake right now. Yeah. Another turnover, 3 here in the second half by Egan.
Yeah, Dolan couldn't hold on to it.
They didn't hold on to it. They're just throwing it in the corner right now.
Well, he just couldn't hold on when he got the ball on the sideline.
Yeah, but you got to stop. They got to stop throwing that ball in the corner. I think that's been the problem. And right now, this has been a sloppy third quarter on both sides of the ball. Both teams shooting less than 35% from the field. Back the other way again, it's Mondragon, intercepted. Xavier Brown, down low. Skellings, what a block by Emo!
Tremendous block.
Waiting on that one again, and Emo again denies.
He timed that perfectly.
Wow, Emo again. We were waiting for Emo to do that because we know Emo again can block. Subs again coming into the ball game. Back the other way again. It's taking a seat. Mondragon intercepted. Xavier Jordan Brown, Garrison, the talented junior. What a block by Emo! Farmer having to try to have his way. Scoops it out again. Here's Martin for 3. Got it to go. And Jordan Martin, or Jameer Martin, excuse me, delivers. Why do I keep calling him Jordan? It's Jameer. It's his second 3 of the night.
It was the drive that set it up, sucked the defense in, and got it out to him.
Egan the other way, shot up and good. Derek Dolan, he's had a good night again. He's 4 or 5 with 9. Tonight he's been the team's leading scorer. Here is Xavier Brown in trouble, fouled, and it looks like they're going to call it again on carry. No, they'll call it. It looks like Oh, if it's on Emo, that's four on him. Emo's going to have to come out here in the third quarter. So one more foul, Emo, one more foul away from being disqualified. And I think that's on Emo, and I think his night's over. Donald Emo has just fouled out in 3 quarters. Oh, my goodness. It is. Emo's night is over. Emo, 13 points in the game recently against Judge. And Emo has just fouled out in 3 short quarters. And that's a big loss for head coach Adam Bowen. So what do you think? So you got to make of this. Emo again out of the game, the biggest player on the floor for Conwell Egan. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I was going to say, Coach Bowen didn't get him out in time. That was the problem. It was like foul, didn't get him off the floor, and then quick foul after that.
And now things going from bad to worse again as the three-point play good. Dan Skillings, 16 points. Khalil Farmer again still leads the team with 17. But again, as we mentioned, 33 points between the dynamic duo of Skillings and Martin. We're still waiting to see something from the Lithuanian, Matija Radunovic.
I think they called a foul, yep. Corbin
so a
foul.
personal foul again called at Egan. Here's Xavier Brown. Back to Jameer Martin. Back to Skillings. Again, Donald Emo. Don Emo has fouled out of the game. Emo had 4 rebounds. Brown can't get it to go. Again, here is Skillings. Actually, that is Skillings. Keep thinking Skillings is wearing 11. Another timeout on the floor. 3:43 left to go. It's all Roman here in this one as their largest lead of the night, 47-27. I think, are we staying put here? Well, we're going to commercial here. 47-27. Roman.
Here's a story of a Place Day Spirit who sold and serviced vehicles in a small town.
It was a very charming place to come together
and leave happy as they're driving all around. Until one day when the population doubled,
And they knew it'd be much more than a hunch.
So they added to their staff and inventory
and called themselves the Spirit Bunch.
The Spirit Bunch. The Spirit Bunch. That's the way we became the Spirit Bunch.
Ready? And we're back again here at the Salvation Army here in North Philadelphia, your home for Roman Catholic basketball alongside Dean Perry, Jacob Schwartz, and are known, of course, to many as the voice. Roman Catholic, their largest lead of the night, a 20-point game, 33 points total between newcomers Khalil Farmer and Daniel Skillings, as again, they are taking full effect. I'm still waiting to see what Matija Radunovic is going to be doing this season. I know he's only a junior, but Radunovic, again, really can fit in
3 seconds
with this team. So 3-second violation, and now Conwell Egan's got to take over here. I know they have dug themselves deep into a hole, Dean, but what do you do here? Well, that's definitely a start. I know that.
Yeah, good. Garwell just got under control just in time.
Well, Garwell again still makes it 47-29. Farmer again can't deliver. Back to Skillings, throws that one up. Late whistle again. 2 shots coming up. Bowen's got to be careful again. He was whistled for a technical in the first half. So here's Dan Skillings back to the line. Already 4 fouls committed by the Eagles in the second half. Skillings has certainly been impressive to watch. The South Jersey native again continue to show he has what it takes to compete in this league, the toughest league in America. 17 now for Skillings. Ties himself again with Farmer, and a loose ball. Looks like they're going to call a loose ball foul on Roman. Or is it just out of bounds?
Out of bounds.
Oh, it was out of bounds. I'm sorry. You'll have to excuse us, folks. We were again screened by the Miners. Remember, again, we're in a very small gymnasium, so it's going to be hard to kind of see on our right-hand side. Meanwhile, here comes Egan out of the press. Corbin again in trouble. Corbin skipping it out again. He finds Andrew Garlow, and that's just intercepted.
Yeah,
another bad pass.
Had to prevent the backcourt.
Skillings lost it himself. 10 turnovers at least between these two teams. Maybe even more. That's got to be at least a total of 25 turnovers. From the corner, three-pointer, no good. Off the miss again by Dolan. It goes back to Jameer Martin. Martin again with it. Martin again. Back out. It goes to Farmer. Last touched again by the Eagles. And it's Roman basketball. Into the game, Toby Ajuku and Michael Flack again returning. I'm really interested to see how Griffin's going to use Ajuku.
Yeah, he's a freshman, if I'm not mistaken.
But he is a talented, but as we mentioned before, you play for the EYBL, the New York Reds, a talented freshman, again, as they go right back into the heads. And this is the style we like from Xavier Brown.
Yeah, great inbounds play. He got cut to the basket and had the...
But Brown can do that. He's a 6'1" guard who can pretty much create on both sides of the floor. That's actually the first field goal of the night for the son of St. Joseph assistant coach Justin Scott, as Radonovich finally gets his first steal of the game.
Good anticipation on defense, got his hand in and got the steal.
Ojuku again on the offensive end. Back out again he goes, looks for Flack. Flack back out again. Martin pulls up. God, no good. Flack off his hands, out of bounds, Egan ball. That looked like that was on its way down. Another costly turnover with under 2 minutes left to go. And Roman Catholic still on top by 21.
Yeah, Flack did a good job getting inside position for the offensive board, but just couldn't corral the ball.
We're approaching the 1 minute mark here in the third quarter. It's been all Roman Catholic. No surprise again there. Conwell Egan has put up a fight, but unfortunately Roman's size and speed has just done numbers, and another turnover just like that as Roman's getting it back.
Yeah, Dolan didn't look the ball in. Took his eyes off it and went off his hands, and another turnover. This is a foul off the ball. Yeah, push. Brown.
So the foul was called on, I believe it was on Aaron Brown. The first foul on him, it's also the team fifth. At least I think that's who that was on. Good defensive pressure again by Ojuku. Off the screen again. Into the hands again of Dolan. And a loose ball foul. I think they're calling it on Toby. And it is on Ojuku, the freshman with his first. So we're 1-1 both ways again here after this one with 1:02 to go here in the third period. No spectators again allowed, but this has certainly been an exciting night again of high school basketball. Great to be back in the Philadelphia Catholic League. It's been way too long. We haven't actually seen a PCL game since last February, a year ago this time, at the historic Palestra. So we're 1-1 both ways. As to the line goes Garrison.
Martin's third foul.
Again, Jameer Martin still has a lot of work again to do. That's the good thing about this Roman team. Every year, Matt Griffin always gets one team to win a title, and the next year, it's always a learning tree. Because I can tell you, this team here, I'm giving credit, Adam Bowen. Adam, we're giving credit to you. Egan, on the other hand, I wanted to say, also has the potential of being a Catholic League champion in the next year or two. You're welcome, Adam. Garrison, one of, I believe, no, he hit both, right?
One of two.
One of two again for Garrison. I've always given credit to Egan. I always have. Egan has been a good team for decades. Bowen is still trying to find that missing piece. That's what he doesn't realize. What Bowen doesn't realize is this is a team, again, that still needs that one type of leader. go on record and state that Adam Bowen has every right to be here in the Philadelphia Catholic League because he is an elite coach. If you coach in this league, you have to be one of the best coaches in this country. And to me, Adam Bowen is absolutely that. And he gets his kids listen to him. His kids really enjoy him. By the way, 5 points, 4 in a row now as Garrison again. No, actually, that's not Garrison. That's Corbin back out the other way. And Dolan hits the side iron. And it'll be Roman Catholic ball. So Roman gets it back here. Final 17 seconds left here on this one.
Odds are to play for the last shot.
Network.com alongside Dean Perry, Jacob Schwartz. For Roman Catholic basketball, your source for Catholic League basketball all season long. Ojukwu goes back again to Skillings. Ojukwu, he may be taking the last shot here. No, he traveled. No, it's a foul. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure about that one. Well, we're shooting 1-1 anyway. We are shooting 1-1.
6 foul. Only team 6th.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I was wrong, folks. I had thought that it had stayed at 6 fouls. And for the second time today, the Eagles have just set another player. Destin McCray has fouled out. And now Bowen is going to have to go deeper into his bench, and he is going to bring Jalen. Okay, so he's not going deep into his bench. So I know I may have gone a little overboard on that one, going deep in his bench. But it is rare that you do see 2 teams or 1 team fouling out. Radanovic tried to do the catch and shoot on 1 second. It's been all Roman here in this one, here on North Broad Street at the Salvation Army, as they're looking to cruise to their second win of the season and showing why they could contend at the Palestra and the Philadelphia Catholic League Finals.
Game day. Last season you were watching football at the mercy of that loathed cable company and your weird roommate with the ornery chinchilla. But today you're going to watch wherever the wild you want. You go here, Wild Wind Cafe. They've got all the games on more screens than you can count, and cute roommates. This is just the wild you need. So go wild, superfan. We can't help you choking QB, but we do have cold beer.
And we're back here at the Salvation Army, North Philadelphia. Jacob Schwartz and Dean Perry here for Roman Catholic basketball. It's all Roman in this one. Conwell Egan has put up a good fight here in the second half of play, but unfortunately Roman Catholic has taken control here in this one. Adam Bowen again is certainly has the makings to be a great coach again in this league. As the Catholic League officially welcomes in newcomers, Jason Harrigan is back in the league after spending some time at Cardinal O'Hara High School. He's over at St. Joe's Prep, and they'll come here again on Friday. I know with the pending snowstorms that we're supposed to be getting over the next couple days, we don't know how many of these games are going to actually be played or postponed. Ryan Nemitz has done a phenomenal job since arriving at Cardinal O'Hara. And Joe Zaglinski has quickly put his alma mater back on the map. 3 times in 5 years, his team has gone down to the Palestra.
Good cut by Garrison.
Yeah, Garrison moments ago getting his first basket. Roman still on top by 26. And Griffin now with his starting 5 and his big 3, actually, including Radanovic, Farmer, and Skillings. Farmer can't get one off. Whistle silent. Now Farmer gets it back, and then a late whistle. And now they're going to say 2 shots here. I think they're going to say offensive foul on Roman. And now a technical foul, and they're going to call it on Conwell Egan on Andrew Garlow, who's got to keep his mouth shut. No, they're going to call it, actually, excuse me, on Jalen Carey. You're right. I saw 2. I thought it was maybe a 22. Yes, it was on Jalen Carey. So Jalen Carey, technical foul's got to keep his mouth shut on that one. So the second technical foul committed by the Eagles tonight.
gonna say we're gonna get the technical shots, and then the 2 shots.
That's
2 shots and then the technical.
Yep.
That's right. 2 shots.
All right, so Khalil Farmer is going to shoot here with 7:08 to go. We're already less than a minute in. Farmer, I believe, hitting both.
Yes.
And now 4 shots. So 4 shots. So again, a personal foul, then a technical called on Jalen Carey, and we know Farmer again is a shooter and a half. And that, my friends, is tic-tac-toe, 4 in a row. And just like that, 21 points. A game-high 21 for Farmer. Clock, a little bit of a malfunction on that one as Corbin, again, with the basket. They got to run the clock down because, again, the clock did, that's correct, the clock did not, that is correct, the clock did not start.
They're going to run it until they're ready to go here. Yep, 6:55, okay.
Still don't know who Conwell Egan is going to be playing again next. As again, they've already played 3 games. Lost bad to Archbishop Wood as Farmer now on fire. So 9 in a row for the Philadelphia native Farmer. Farmer again, A-10, Big 12 amongst, or A-10 and American Big East schools again have shown interest. And I think his stock is only going to rise as he gets ready for the upcoming summer. I know it's a shortened season for high school basketball, but his stock is going to blow up this coming summer. Temple among the schools that have shown interest. Radonovich pretty much just waited on that pass for Garwo. He's on the move again, out of bounds, and it goes back to Egan.
Yeah, just lost the ball. Good anticipation on the steal, but just couldn't finish.
Too many turnovers again have really been the key, Dean, as what we have really seen as maybe it's just some opening day jitters for both of these teams. I know Roman has only played 2 games, while you've got 3 games again for Egan, but there still has to be a lot of jitters as both of these teams still try to get to know each other. Skillings again. Remember, these 2 teams couldn't even get to the gym during COVID, and you have to think about that.
Yeah, you got to remember, it starts in early December, the basketball season.
So we haven't had basketball really in reality for 2 months for the Catholic League as Skillings back to the line again. Roman was, I was told, as well as Egan and LaSalle and Carroll, were among the teams that did not participate in the John Shady 5:30 a.m. practice this morning because they all had games. I spoke with their assistant, a longtime assistant coach, and they would have done it had they not had a game today. But believe me when I tell you, because we know that John Shady had a lot of respect and had a long relationship with Roman Catholic, the players that he went after. Back the other way again. Here's Garrison. 3-pointer. He's got it to go.
He's had a nice second half.
Garrison now, I believe, with now he has 8 in the second half. If I recall,
10.
No, but he has 8 in the second half.
8 in the second half, 10 in the game.
8
yes.
in the second half again for Garrison.
Yep.
And really, since Emo and McCray both fouling out, he has really picked up, and they're going to kill him. We would have counted it anyway. Garrison now with 10 in a row here in the second half. Griffin wants to talk things over. Hey, Conwell Egan making a run here. 5 minutes left to go. Down 58-41.
All right, team, listen up. You all have been missing way too many plays. And it's time to make some changes. Effective immediately. You'll all be joining my team, the NFHS Network. If it happens in high school, we got it covered. We've got your favorite high school sports wherever you want them, whenever you want them. Streaming live or on demand. Plus, with a few well-executed moves here, here, and here, you can find and follow your favorite school or team.
But what if I...
Hey! There is no I in the word team, but there is in the word clip, which is what you can do with our new clip and share tool. Watch the game, clip the moment, share it with all of your fans. It's simple, people. When you're teamed up with the NFHS network, there's no excuse to miss another play. Now you get out there and you watch some sports. Your high school, your team, your game, streaming live only on the NFHS network.
And we're back again here at the Salvation Army alongside Dean Perry, Jacob Schwartz, and Roman Catholic again, leading for most of the way. Conwell Egan has certainly come up, has finished strong here in the last 5 minutes of this one. And they have been led to the play of Jordan Garrison. Another steal again. Here come the Eagles. Remember, the Eagles trailed as much by 24 points. Garrison has been their man in the second half. The fake again by Corbin. Corbin in trouble. Back out again. Mondragon. Back again to Garwo. Mondragon. And again, Egan still taking some time off the clock, off the hands of Flack. Here's the fake, the floater, no! Offensive foul. And a backbreaker, Samaj Moore, the senior. You had a feeling that might be coming.
Oh boy, that would have been a big boost for the Eagles.
You know, we were waiting again to see if Garrison again, if they continue to go to Garrison late here in the fourth quarter. Brown. Down low, Flock, no, rebound, and who else? It's Moore. Eagles have got to score here on this possession. Here's the fake, back out again, three-pointer, Corbin, no good. And the rebound finally brought down again by Brown. Under 4 to play. Roman looking to go 2-0.
Almost a steal.
Taken away by Moore. Farmer can't deliver, and Martin is there again for the rebound. Roman in no hurry here.
We'll see how much pressure defense Conwell Egan plays here.
Here's Brown on the other end. He's got the end one.
Yeah, Garrison picked up the foul, sort of reached in, but Brown had enough to finish it off for a three-point opportunity.
And Xavier Brown again is one of the highlights to keep an eye out on for this upcoming season again, and especially this coming summer as he plays again for K-Lo Elite of the Adidas circuit. Brown certainly again has already been getting offers as much as St. Joe's and Temple, but I think there's more offers again to follow. His mother, by the way, is from the heartland of North Carolina. So she understands, she's not a sports fan, but she comes from a state that knows the sport. As the lead back up again to 22. Actually, one thing I love about Xavier's father, Justin, of course, coached the Caribbean team, the National Caribbean basketball team, just 5 years ago.
Good hands by Brown.
He was the first Division III player, by the way, to leave Arcadia and head to St. Joe's.
Nice move by
job. And again, there's Toby Ojukwu. Yeah. This is what we were talking about here. Ojukwu again, a sharpshooter outside the guy. He can get you about 15 points again a game. Give credit again to Conwell Egan, who have battled back here in this second half of play. Morris Ivory set to check in, the talented freshman. Back out again the other way. Here's the three-pointer. That's no good. And the rebound finally brought down Nate Townsend. We're going 1-1 here. And now Roman's going to go deep into their bench here.
Yeah,
Fazil Oshadi and Quadir Brown. They're going to replace again Skillings and Flack. Skillings again, finishing the night with, I believe, according to my partner here, has 20 points, if that's correct.
Yes, what I have.
So we're going to go with 20 points. And, not a bad debut. Watching him in the Philadelphia Catholic League, I do think there's more to come for a guy like Skillings. 2 for 2, I believe, for Nate Townsend.
Yes.
And now Dolan will come back into the game. Jordan Garrison leading the way with 12 points. Khalif Farmer with 23 points. At least that's what my partner also has. He's the first announcer. He's the first color man I've ever had to not only, again, call a game, but to actually do the actual book. I love that. We need more people like that in this country. We don't have enough of it.
I'm a numbers guy.
Oh, and so, you know what? Numbers is the most beautiful thing in the world. Approaching 2 minutes left to go here on this one. And again, Roman on their way to their second win of the season. Conwell Egan's going to drop to 1-2 on the year as, again, the Eagles have a slew of tough games again coming up. We've been trying to follow on their website as Toby Ojukwu to the line again. And I do believe that Ojukwu is part of this rotation, and people are still wondering, will Justice Williams return for his senior year? All signs are pointing to no right now, but if this does continue, the 6 minutes that he gets at number 3 Montverde Academy, well, I wouldn't be shocked if he still comes back to the door. It was only a few years ago, Lynn Greer decided to take a risk when he transferred to Oak Hill Academy the beginning of his junior year, and it set him a year back because he was ineligible to play in the state playoffs, and Roman dropped to Lincoln in the semifinals of the state playoffs. We are Martin now, the third player in double figures here for head coach Matt Griffin. Back the other way again, and that's Martin again.
Nice patience by Martin.
And the struggles again continue. The lead again is back up to 20. 90 seconds left in this one. As we go back again to Dolan. Dolan, good defense again by Oshadi. And that's intercepted. And here comes Brown. Down low. Into the hands. Ojukwu delivers.
Unselfish play.
Actually, that was not Ojukwu. That was actually Oshadi. Yes, that's correct. Keep getting the stenciling wrong. Dolan offensive. No, they're going to call it again on Roman. Quadir Brown, who could take the charge just as well as anyone. Now 2 shots coming up again for Derek Dolan. Dolan certainly is one of the top seniors for Coach Adam Bowen. Dolan is a great sharpshooter in my opinion. And now for the first time ever, and I'm a little surprised he's not part of this rotation, Angel Otero as he replaces Xavier Brown, who really had a rare 5 points tonight. Brown averages about 10. It's the defense that I really enjoy about him. As Dolan, 11 for him. He's among 2 players in double figures. 1 minute again remaining. Roman again. Ojukwu again. Whether or not he can stay all 4 years still remains again to be seen. That one no good. Missed by Oshadi. Egan trying to, again, just finish strong here. Good pass down low. And Samaj Moore is on the board at first 2 points of the night. We'll find. Probably go to Farmer. Oshadi the miss.
Yeah, just couldn't finish on that. Good move, though.
And then on the other end, it's Garrison, who really has been the man here in the second half. He misses, and that should do it here.
Yeah,
and a nice start again to the season by the Kaolites. This new-look basketball team winning again by a final of 68-50 as our players in the game, Khalif Farmer and Daniel Skillings, 23 and 20 respectively, as they knock off Conwell Egan in their new home in the Salvation Army.
Somebody got to go get the interviewers. Right down here. That long mic. Which one is the long one? Yep, put it down there. Yeah. Actually, we got to hook another wire to it.
Who we
I
getting?
don't know who you getting.
We'll go with Farmer and Skillings.
Okay.
So your final score again, Roman Catholic 68, Conwell Egan 50. Khalif Farmer took home co-player of the game honors with 23 points. Daniel Skillings with 20. Roman Catholic is back here again this Friday afternoon at 6 as they take on St. Joseph's Prep. Game time again is 6 o'clock here at the Salvation Army. For Dean Perry, I'm Jacob Schwartz saying so long, folks. From all of us again on the It's All About Sports Network, your home for Roman Catholic basketball.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
All right, here we go. I got him. And we're back here again at the Salvation Army here in North Philadelphia alongside Dean Perry, Jacob Schwartz again, and a nice win for the Kaolites as they improved to 2-0 on the season with a 68-50 victory over Conwell Egan. Thanks again to the large performance by Khalil Farmer and Daniel Skilling. Certainly a new look type of team here on Broad and Vine Street. What do you make of this team right now, and what direction do you think they're headed in?
Obviously, I think for Roman Catholic get better, they're going to have to cut the turnovers down. That won't cut it a couple nights from now when they play St. Joe's Prep. But they got the speed and they have some size to get to the basket pretty well.
And one player to really keep in mind for, again, Matija Radanovic, the newcomer out of the Serbia-Montenegro. What do you make, again, of him and why?
Yeah, I like his defensive end, believe it or not. He was able to anticipate passes and then get into the low block and knock some balls away for steals.
I don't know if the players are going to are they going to the locker room right now? All right, well, we'll talk to them again in just a few moments. But meanwhile, again, Conwell Egan, on the other hand, despite the turnover ratio, 10-5 turnover ratio, a lot of positives for Adam Bowen's program.
I thought a lot of good low post presence. And in the second half, they were hitting some threes, too. Emo got in foul trouble. I thought he was very good tonight. And then Garrison had a nice fourth quarter.
Garrison really, I think, stepped up in a big way, but that's, again, something that Adam Bowens really is going to need is for more than just an Emo to kind of step up. Now, this coming Friday night, Roman will take on St. Joe's Prep. Jimmy King, again, one of the top scorers. This is a new-look type of team. Speedy Morris, again, has retired after 50 seasons in the Philadelphia Catholic League as well as in the basketball world. Jason Harrigan is now taking over. Malik Wayans, former Roman great himself. What kind of a matchup are we expecting this weekend?
I think for, as I said, Roman, they got to cut down on their turnovers and play clean basketball on Friday. Otherwise, if they play like they did tonight, they're probably not going to win. I haven't seen St. Joe's yet, so I can't really comment on it.
And you can catch Roman and St. Joseph this Friday night right back here at the Salvation Army. And you can catch Roman basketball all season long right here on the It's All About Sports Broadcast Network. For Dean Perry, I'm Jacob Schwartz saying good night, everybody, and we'll see you back here again on Friday.